Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Farrell. It is 11:33 and it is 62 degrees, partly sunny outside, and I have some stuff to show you. Um, Everybody, at least where I know, is fully aware and has been for a while that Joann's is going under again. Well, I don't know. I don't think they necessarily went bankrupt. I think a different company bought them and is letting it die, which is honestly tragic. I only started going to Joann's like last year or a year and a half ago because there was never one very close to me before. It was always ever my choices were Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I do not go to the Hobby Lobby ever since all of that stuff started to resurface several years. Well, yeah, I'll say resurface because it was kind of like an open secret about like the not just the religiousness and bigotry that they choose to incorporate with that, but the not just the lobbying, but like the artifact smuggling stuff. I've just never went back to Hobby Lobby, just the same way that when Chick-fil-A did all that stuff with gay marriage back in the day, I have not been to Chick-fil-A a single time since then. But Joann's is not going under or like leaving my life for any of those reasons. It's just really sad. They moved closer in location to me and then they got bought out. But my last purchases are things that, let's talk about it. I got some fabric and I got some yarn. I did not get these all at the same time, but these were my last two trips, like combined basically. Um, so yeah, let's start with the yarn and then I'll show you this fabric. The first ones I got is Big Twist Value. And what is the color of this? Because this is Diva Pink. And it is coming up on the camera really pink, but when I tell you that it is just, it looks a little more red tone in person than just the pink, and it is like eye bleeding. Like, look, it is reflecting on my face. That is how bright this yarn is. Look at that shit. Wow. I also got Safety Yellow of the same Big Twist. Also, again, reflecting on my face because it is so bright. I'm so excited. I'm going to make something so painful to look at with this. Something obnoxious. I know, it just has to happen. Now, I have the more normal colors. I got Knit and Crochet Premium Essential Cotton. What color is this? Cliffside. It's got some grays and there is a little bit of like greenish brown peppered through there. Stack this up. I got the same brand in Santa Fe, which is like soft pinks, but then there's also some like goldenrod and like a deep purpley gray. And like there wasn't a lot of this left, so like there is a knot in this one. It's pretty much the same part of the yarn tied together. Hopefully it works up okay. This color is just called Ground, and it is dark blue with some dark gray and some really dark little bits of like orange in there. This is very pretty. And both of these look a little disheveled, but like the color is, I really love. This is Big Twist Menagerie in the color Chameleon. It's blues, oranges, and greens, and I don't know, I just really like it. There's something about blue and orange together. I know that it's probably just because they're complementary colors, but it just does something to my brain. Now, I'm really excited about this fabric. Okay. Let me just, it is soft and kind of velvety, but it's not really velvet. Oh, don't unravel on me. I got a bunch. I got a bunch of this. Isn't this just so cute? With the deer and the foxes and the creatures. Oh, I love it. And why this fabric is so exciting is I'm actually replacing the old headliner of my car with this fabric. So this is going to be on the roof of my Passat. Oh, I think it's going to be so cute. I'm so excited. And I got this whole thing for like $9. I hate to see him go because I know that everybody's excited about the closeout prices. Like $9 is really good for this, but it was on sale before their closeout sales. And the yarn was also on sale, but when I tell you that it was not a very good sale, like it wasn't desperate to get rid of its sale. It was like, we'll give you $1 off sale. Because like, you know, as much as I really did learn to love Joann, let's be realistic, they are just a company. As far as their prices go, they're just a company. I think that a lot of people don't know where they're going to get their crafting supplies anymore. Michaels does not have a good yarn selection, and I don't know for every location in the world, right? But the location near me doesn't have any fabric department to speak of. So that's not great. I don't remember. I'm sure Hobby Lobby does, but I don't remember because I haven't been in so many years. Like I really don't remember what they have, and I wouldn't be going even if they did. Um, I know that with yarn and stuff like that, yeah, I can shop online. Like you can always just shop online, but it's not the same. Dye lots look different in person sometimes, and the feel of the yarn, like the softness, the squishability, or like sometimes the lack of softness is important, you know? Like there are different things where it's like I would really prefer to just have my hands on it. So that's part of why that does really suck. And the Michaels near me, they do have a yarn section, but you would be very hard pressed to find any natural fibers that aren't like 20% only of whatever blend it is. And their selection, like they took out like a whole aisle recently of their yarn at my store. So there's even less than there was, and most of it is like I don't want to shade anybody's favorite yarn or what you like, but it's all the big thick fucking blanket yarn, and I don't make big thick like just blankets. I don't know. I don't make arm knitted blankets. I don't make a bunch of plushy baby stuff. I'm making one baby blanket. It'll be the second one that I've ever made, and I'm making it out of lightweight yarn, not the chunky stuff. I don't know. Something about it. Like, I like the way it feels, and I like the way that the jumbo plushies do look. I just don't make plushies. I don't make stuff like that. So most of the yarn that they have been having recently is not yarn that I want. I have better luck at the Walmart, which is a sad state of affairs when Walmart's got more of the yarn that I need as far as fiber content and more of the fabric because they have a fabric section in general. Like, I don't know, Michaels is gonna have to do something. You know, like, ain't nobody wants to be beaten by the Walmart craft section. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We just need to get our shit together in this country. Oh my god. And I know that it's like crafting is like so low on the tier of like things that I feel like people are worried about, but for me that's a big part of my sustainability, is like doing things with natural fibers and recycled fibers and stuff like that, and being able to find, you know, to acquire these things, because it's like I can't reverse all the fabric waste in the whole world, but I can do my part, and I can feel like I'm mitigating my own footprint, my own carbon footprint, and I like doing that. That's something that thoroughly brings me joy, to know that I am not only able to make something, but to make it a little more ethically than I previously knew how. And losing Joann, where I was able to find more of what I needed more readily, I don't know, it just sucks, It is a bummer. I hope maybe like something similar comes in, not necessarily like it doesn't have to be like a corporation. If anything, I would prefer it didn't. Like, we used to have a local art store here. They didn't do fabric, it was more like general crafting. But no, they did do fabric. They did do fabric. I'm misremembering. They did everything. The problem with them was they had the monopoly in my city, which all the other craft stores are in like a city down the way, basically. And did I like it? Yes. Did they know they had the monopoly? Yes. And they did have some predatory pricing. And they kind of always just kind of were like, well, we're like family locally owned, so we need to be able to. There he is. We need to be able to do this. But the reality is they were like grossly overcharging for everything. So a lot of people stopped shopping there and they went out of business, and their greed's really what got them. And it was really sad because it was nice to have an art store in town, even if it was overpriced. I would really like to see. Get... He's laying on top of the plastic bag. I'm sorry. It would be really nice to see something like that happen in my city. I don't know if it will or not. But it would be good. It would be good for me. It would be good for me. It would be good for a lot of people that I know, honestly. Even if it was just a fabric store or just a yarn shop, if it didn't have to like have all of the painting supplies and all of the framing supplies and all like I feel like if it was even more niche, I don't know, I think that my city would really welcome something like that. I don't know. Percy, don't chew on the wire. Sorry, he's chewing on the wire of my Surface Pro that I'm filming on. What are you doing? Oh, Mr. Bigness, look at this. Look at this, Mr. Big Man. That's you, Percy. That's you. What do you think about it? How do you feel about Joann's? Do you have any thoughts on Michael's? Yeah? Are you, yeah. What do you see? Are you showing everybody your luscious coat? All right, I'm probably going to have to end it. Whoa! All right, we're going to send it. We're going to send it. Goodbye. Thanks for watching the vlog.